Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the solar eclipse love brief for Capricorn? Hi Capricorn, so grateful for you stopping by the channel. I'm using my truth cards. What is the truth for Capricorn concerning love? What does Capricorn need to know, Spirit? Okay, the truth. Both ways. A partner wants commitment and the single life. So somebody wants it both ways, Capricorn. When it's convenient, they want to be committed. But when it's not convenient, because they want to be single. Have a little cold, excuse me. Capricorn, both ways. A partner wants commitment and the single life. What does Capricorn need to know about this, Spirit? Ten of Wands. Yeah, that's a headache. That is a burden. It's creating a lot of stress. Whoever isn't ready to commit, they're kind of acting immature with the Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups. They have a lot of friends. Yeah, this is somebody that hangs out a lot. You can't map their position. When you call them, they don't answer. They always say they're going here, but they're not there. Okay. So this is somebody who's really inconsistent, right? And that could be a problem, Capricorn, if you want commitment. Okay. All right. Yes, Spirit. You know, you are the builder, the architect. You're pretty serious. You're pretty serious as a sign. I think that you are a cardinal sign. You are very serious. You're ambitious. You're independent. So you could be the one that you want it both ways. Yeah, I could see that. But somebody else could be that way. Or maybe you're in a swinging relationship. Maybe you both want it that way. But I get the feeling that things haven't been so easy. Things haven't been going well. It's a lot of stress, a lot of trials and tribulations. Look, she's like haggard, man. She's like worn out from it. This has been a very unpleasant situation, this both ways thing. You guys are burnt out. Somebody's like burnt out from this. Page of Wands. Yeah, a lot of excitement, a lot of energy, very extroverted, out there putting yourself, but it's not paying off. Somebody yearns for something more. How do you know? Because the Ace of Wands is here. Off into the distance. They've been thinking about it for a while. Leo, Aries, Sag. The star is here. Aquarius energy. And the Emperor, Aries. Yeah, I don't see any court cards here. But I do see... I also don't see any major arcanas here. But I do see them over here with the Emperor. That's the only one you need. That's divine masculine. With the star, that's this Aquarius energy. In February, you have the new moon, the solar eclipse in Aquarius. All of this is in Aquarius. You have a lot going on in Aquarius. Whew. And the Emperor. So I feel like this may be going on both ways, but somebody's tired of that. They find it immature. It's a lot of options. I do see that, yeah, somebody's rebelling against this under this Aquarian energy. It's a rebel. They want more. They deserve more. They want commitment. They want dedication. And until they get that, they're going to focus on work. They're going to focus on themselves. They're going to heal themselves. This is the star coming through. This is that Aquarian energy where you take time to be with yourself, to heal yourself, to build yourself back up. Get your courage, your confidence back. Start focusing on what you want. The fire horse helps with that. Leo, Aries, Sag. That's the Ace of Wands. Every time that we invest in ourselves and head towards that little voice inside of us and the desires of our heart, we get closer to our purpose, our reason to being here. Absolutely. Both of these are enough of a reason to be here. Going after the desires of our heart. Okay. Okay, so this came out right now. Somebody could have been traveling, especially over the holidays, really experiencing new things. This is like this star energy, this Aquarius energy, freeing yourself, just taking a break and enjoying you, filling up your cup, which we are all responsible for getting back in touch with ourselves and allowing ourselves to experience new things. Something or someone may try and resurrect their self. Spirit says the grave, no second chances. Okay, so we're to keep that in mind. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. 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 Yeah, the grave, no second chances. Oh, because this person feels like there's unfinished business, like the situation is unresolved. So right away, Spirit said, no second chances. What? This is divine feminine. Some of you could travel in the future if you're the Emperor, because you now have divine feminine and divine masculine. You have divine feminine and the Emperor. So you could meet them while you're traveling. That's for some of you. Some of you, maybe you met them already. Somebody new. But there's a resurrection. They try to open that door again. But you too, there's an immediate attraction over here with the divine feminine, divine masculine. You have a purpose here with the Ace of Wands, a spiritual mission with the star. You both like to travel and experience new things. Capricorn, this is somebody who sounds very aligned with you. Tell me. Okay, let's just do these. Tell me about these relationships here, Spirit. So Capricorn, this is either you saying this to them or them saying this to you. Whoever wants it both ways, this is the other one who wants stability, who wants somebody who's mature. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. You're not taking the time to figure out what you really want either. You're kind of ambivalent when it comes to us. Yeah, they kind of know their direction, but this person doesn't seem to have a direction. One day they're going one way and the next day they're going the opposite way. It's a merry-go-round. Somebody wants off of this. They want off of this. What else, Spirit? Merry-go-round. Looking for different types of experiences, traveling. Also with this Aquarius energy, Capricorn, be spontaneous a little. You may find a surprise, meet somebody by surprise. You're a cardinal sign too, right? You can be very disciplined, very down to earth, very business minded. And sometimes you just need to open up more, have fun, do things based on the feelings. Okay? Because you can be structured. Yeah. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give everyone a fair chance. Okay, that's right. Don't pass judgment. Sometimes we can misjudge, or even if you've misjudged Capricorn, it could be the cross watcher. Spirit says, don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel internally comfortable with others. See, there's nothing like your feelings. Pay attention to them. When you feel uncomfortable, that is telling you something about the situation, the person. When you feel comfortable, conversely, that too is telling you something. Trust your feelings. Take small steps until you feel something. Also, don't jump all into anything. Yeah, it's about making yourself independent under this Aquarian energy, Capricorn, from anything that's not stable. Because you love stability. You love a foundation. You love someone that has a plan. You don't know what to expect in this situation of somebody wanting anything both ways. So definitely, I don't see you staying in that situation. I see you moving on because you deserve a deeper love. Love doesn't solve the problems, but it sure makes things better when you are on the same goals and objectives, on the same path, working together as a team. When you're dealing with someone who's loyal, that you can trust. I mean, it matters. So waiting for that divine feminine, that divine masculine, for that attraction, that magnetic path to begin. That's this new moon coming in. It's bringing in this new beginning. That's why I have this. It's like a whole different story. It's the future. This Ace of Wands. Yeah, I don't know where we are in February, but I do see this situation dissolving and a new beginning, moving forward, taking risks, new opportunities presenting themselves. Something to do with travel. Some of you get to go to a place that you really wanted to go to, Capricorn. Yeah. What chakra does Capricorn need to pay attention to right now? Your heart chakra. And don't judge a book by the cover. Your perception. What else? somebody could be pregnant. It may not be you. It could be one of your children conceiving. Somebody could have conceived, or they're just getting pregnant. You do have divine feminine over here, but that's future energy. I think this is recent. Or somebody needs to take a pregnancy test. It could be that too. Okay. What else, Spirit? Pay attention to your intuition. That third eye. Yeah. Give me an intuitive message for Capricorn when it comes to this solar eclipse and love. Your heart is telling you to move on. There's a lot of wisdom. You're wise. You're the king or queen of pentacles, the emperor, the king or queen of swords, wands, cups, all of the kings and queens. You are very wise. You show up as the emperor, the empress. Spirit says tap into the wisdom of the ancients, those who have gone before you. Knowledge. Their knowledge will guide you. Some of you, yeah, you need to drill down further with AI now. Every search engine has AI, so just ask any question and start to accumulate the information. This is divine alignment in the future. Yeah, your frequencies are very high, and that enhances your intuitive senses. That's why it's so important that we learn to control our thoughts, our energy, because we all get depressed. We all are going through things, but the objective is to try and stay in that shadow frequency, low energy, low vibrational frequency for the least amount of time possible. That's why it's always so important to know what lifts your spirits, what makes you happy, and to do those when you need to change your energy flow. Okay, give me one more intuitive message for clarity through stillness. Somebody needs to find some space or time. Maybe you're a workaholic, a shopaholic, a lot of movement, but unfocused movement. Find some stillness, time for stillness. It brings clarity, and that unlocks your intuition. Your angel guides, your spirit guides, and your intuition are guiding you towards deeper healing. Trust your gut. Your body knows the truth. Trust your gut. Well, we've said that 1,000 times today. Yes, we all have to trust our gut. Okay, what else, Spirit? Tell me about this Emperor, Empress, this divine alignment. Accepting yourself and others as they are, it liberates you from the past, from old patterns, from resistance, being open to the flow. Right? The first part of letting go, Moody, is accepting what happened, things as they are, the truth. It liberates you, and it frees you from patterns of resistance, making you open to flow. Radical attraction, the sexual pull and pull. Yeah, this is the inconsistency. Maybe you stayed longer because of the sexual attraction, but now the inconsistency demands detachment. There's a need for liberation, freedom. You need a higher commitment, a higher love. That's right. Yeah, in this case, lessons of Uranus. We've been talking about Aquarius all through this reading, and I felt that. It was just like freeing yourself from any toxic situation, things that have served their purpose, and preparing for what you really want, making room, thinking upon it, refining it, drawing it in. That's what I feel for you, Capricorn. And just as you get there, see, this is what you're coming towards. This beneficial, balanced connections. Everything is in play here. You don't got to worry about do they love you. This has ideal, unconditional love. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared goals and the mission. As soon as you two get together, this is this guy, this chick coming back, unfinished business. But remember, Spirit already said, no second chances, the grave on this. You just don't. Because the past returns. Just when you are like all in here. So Satan shows up. So this must be a very important union. You two have a mission. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And until the next moon phase, Capricorn, namaste.